Welcome back. Here I am at the start of my journey on the MOGOLLON Rim Trail. This is Parsons Trailhead. I'll tell you more about the trail in a bit, but that is where I'm heading, up onto that mesa up there. I'm going to drop down into that canyon. I think that's Sycamore Creek down there. But that wind's cold. My hands are frozen here. You have to want to get into the sun. So yeah, I've had a bit of a, well, I won't say a bad journey, but it's not been easy. These trails aren't easy to get to in America. You can probably hear that motorbike down there. But anyway, I'm going to get moving, and I shall, like I say, I'll show you some great views, and I shall tell you more about the trail and what I'm trying to achieve further on. Trail 144, Parsons. And that's where I'm headed, down there. But eventually, I'm working my way down there. I'll be getting wet feet soon, because I think that's Sycamore, like I mentioned earlier. Sycamore Creek. And then I'm going up there. Look at these for views. Beautiful. Beautiful. Packard Trail, that's the one I want. Down here. And the trail's gone already. That's new. Now, do you see that mountain in the far distance? The peak with the snow on it? I'm absolutely sure, well, they are the San Francisco peaks, San Francisco Mountains, and I'm pretty sure that is Mount Humphreys. If it is, that's the tallest point, the highest point in the whole of Arizona. You walk right by that when you do the Arizona Trail. Well, the going's got easier now. I'm up on the mesa. Great views. And as I said earlier, they definitely are the San Francisco peaks over there, look, and Mount Humphreys, the highest one. Like I've already said, that's the highest point in the whole of Arizona. What a lovely day. Yeah, I think I'll give that a miss. There's another one in about 6 mile, I think, and then there's another one in about 11. I've got just over 2 meters, 2 litres left, so that should do me. Yeah. Yeah, not my first time. Sycamore Basin Trail number 63. Let's do this. Arizona. You have got the whole world in your ass pocket. I hope you know that. You probably do. And just down there, look, you can make it out, is my first water source after that cattle tank. So I'm going down there to filter some water because I'm going to drink quite a lot now. See you down there. So there's my water source. There's my filtered water. And there's my shirt drying out in this lovely sunshine. I think I'm about between 11 and 12 mile in for the day. And I've not got my map out. I'm going to have a quick look now, but I think I'll follow this wash for a good few miles and then turn up to the right up onto that big that top up there. Look, can you see? I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think. I'm going to check my maps now and get my glasses on. Right, looks like I'm dropping down into this drainage. Some weird shaped rocks. Look at the swirls on them. I've got to try and find a way out as usual. Look at that thing. Well, good morning. That was my tent pitch last night. I do apologise for not videoing the last 8 miles or so, but it got really tough. I had a 3 mile wash walk. All it was pebbles, boulders, big heavy stones. It was really difficult going. And then when I got to the end of that, I had a really tough 4 mile climb. It was a really long day, but I wanted to get 20 mile in. I'll explain that later. But I ended up going right down there because there's a decent water source, and I wanted to stay at a place called Taylor Cabin because that was just over 20 mile, and I couldn't find it in the dark, so I had my little tiny head torch on. So I camped here because it were really, look at it, pine needles, I love it. And I've just got up this morning and look down there. Oops, wrong button, Ellen. There's the cabin down there, look, you can just make it out. Literally 100 yards away, if that. Right, I'll get packed up and I shall talk to you later. Another reason why I wanted to make Taylor Cabin last night. This is a spring-fed creek. So I'm going to water up this morning, get my water, and I'll get on my way. Oh, my first trailhead. And my first trail register of this trip. So, I'm going to sign that, and then I might have a quick 10 minutes just to tell you exactly what what I'm trying to do. I was going to do this yesterday, but I got kind of caught up. Well, I've done the trailhead, and that's me now leaving Sycamore Canyon Wilderness. What an amazing place. Absolutely fantastic views. Hope I've captured them. I've got a bit of dirt road walking now. So let's see where that gets me. Well, good morning. I finally got time to sort of sit down and tell you about the trail. I was going to do this yesterday, but I got so wrapped up in the views and the taking the videos. What a gorgeous day yesterday was. But first off, I'd like to give a couple of shout outs. One to Groom Transportation. They brought me all the way from Phoenix Airport, literally right outside the terminal door. They told me which door to come through, so they'll be waiting outside the door. Took me all the way to Cottonwood for $66. That's less than 50 quid. That's over 100 miles. Absolutely first rate. And the other shout out's to my Uber driver from Cottonwood to the trailhead, Brian. I wasn't convinced we'd get there because I know how rough the road is. It's a dirt road, dirt track. I thought, well, I'll just get as far as I can, however far he can get, it'll help me out, because it's 14 miles from Cottonwood to the trailhead. So Brian picked me up just outside of Safeways about 6:30, 7 o'clock time. And he literally dropped me off at the side of the trailhead, right on the very end. Brian, thank you so much, mate. Great conversation as well, thank you. Right, the trail. This trail, I keep saying trail, it's more of a route. This is another trail that was devised by the same gentleman and his girlfriend, his partner should I say, that did the Grand Enchantment Trail, Brett Tucker. And I'm really looking forward to doing it, but it's more of a Grand Enchantment Trail themed route rather than a proper trail with sign. Like if you've watched my videos on the Colorado Trail, you'll see you don't need to get my map out. Everything's signposted left, right, up, down. This trail isn't. It's another one that I'm really looking forward to doing. Now, when I first decided I was going to do this, I got in touch with Brett, got the link to his, because this is what you do. This is not on any map, like I've said. You buy the link to Brett's it's Google Documents site, and everything that you need on there. The map, you can download the maps, you can download the GPS coordinates. There's a data book. There's all the information on the water sources. There's everything you need. So I reached out to Brett because I couldn't find. I googled it on YouTube. I thought, oh, well, I'll do my research. There was one video on the trail. I'm like, one? So I reached out to Brett. I said, Brett, how many people have you any idea how many people do this trail? Because obviously you go through Brett and Melissa, so through his website. And has anybody from the UK done it before? He said, I don't know exactly, but it's somewhere. It's less than 30 that's done this, that's completed this trail, that's done it. And as far as he's aware, I'm the first person outside of America to do it. So that's another real incentive for me to be the first man from the UK or from England to do this trail. I'm really pumped for that. And that's about it. I can tell you a little bit more about the features and stuff, but it is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous trail. Like I said, it's from Cottonwood all the way to New Mexico. They bought the state line with New Mexico, and it finishes at the state line with New Mexico. But most people, such as myself, you hike another 10 miles into Alma. Now, if you've seen my earlier videos on the Grand Enchantment Trail, I've already been to Alma because the Grand Enchantment Trail goes through Alma. So I'm going there for one reason only, to get some resupplies. When I get to Alma, I've then got a 110 mile hike back along the Grand Enchantment Trail to Safford in Arizona, because that's the nearest place I can get a bus. Just let that sink in. This is America. When I finish the trail, I've got a 120 mile hike from the state line to Alma to get some food, and then I've got to hike 120 miles just to stick my thumb out and get a bus. That's the nearest transportation. So this hike for me is going to be over 600 miles. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'll tell you a little bit more about the features and the geological features later on. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. Especially this little walk through. It's nice and flat. This is day 2. And I do like my pine forest. I'm out of the sun as well, but yesterday was amazing. Amazing. Right, catch you later. Right, a bit more info on the MOGOLLON Rim. The MOGOLLON Rim is the southern rim of the Colorado Plateau. Now, the Colorado Plateau is a huge area. I'm not sure why it's called the Colorado Plateau, because most of it appears to be in Arizona and Utah, but whatever. Now, the plateau is 240,000 square miles. And just to put that into perspective, the whole of the UK and Ireland is less than half that. You could put the whole of the UK and Ireland into the Colorado Plateau twice with room to spare. That's how big the Colorado Plateau is. Just thought I'd just add that little bit of information for you nerds, but it's a big place. And I'm doing the southern rim. And just to keep you informed, I'm talking a lot today, aren't I? I'm soon going to be coming to a place called Loy Canyon. And I'm really looking forward to this. I do like being up at these elevations, but I'm going to be dropping down into Loy Canyon, well, finding my way down, and then working my way right through it. Looking forward to this, I really am. That's coming up soon. Right, I'm heading into another wilderness area, Secret Mountain Wilderness. I'm still in the Coconino National Forest. Another trail registered for me to set. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm going to have to get a close up of that. Do you remember that last clip when I said, look how beautiful that is? How the hell would you get down there? Or words to that effect? Yeah, that's where I'm going. That was Loy Canyon. But according to this, there's a trail. So well, let's see how long I can keep on a trail for. And that's where I'm headed. Right down there. I've got fingers crossed that this trail that I'm on stays a trail. What a gorgeous place. Miles to get myself through here. It might be all day. I don't want it to be. I need to get 20 mile in. I'll tell you later. This is the bottom of Loy Canyon. God, it's gorgeous. Look at it. It's a lovely trail as well. I'm making really good time. Sun's out, birds are singing. I just passed some bear poop. My first one this year. Well, not the way I wanted to really end the video as usual. A couple of things happened yesterday that I just want to clear up. I had an amazing day, I really did. Tough going, really tough. A lot of cross country. Now, the closer I got to Sedona, I kept coming across these big signs at the side of the trail. No camping. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm going through some private property. But it went on for miles and miles and miles, it really did. And I ended up getting to a trailhead. This is about 6 o'clock at night. And I got talking to a guy in a car, and I said, I keep seeing all these signs saying that. He goes, oh yeah, you don't camp round here. He said they come up, they're really keen on it. If they catch you camping anywhere, you'll get a pretty hefty fine. I'm like, so I'm 10 miles from Sedona. It's 6 o'clock. I'm like, crikey, that's at least probably 4 or 5 hours, because the terrain I was walking through, it was cross country, it wasn't a track. And I was bush beating my way through catclaw. I'm thinking, I don't want to do that in the dark with my little head tot. So I said, you wouldn't happen to be going to Sedona, would you? He said, no. I said, I've just arrived, I'm going for a hike. I said, okay mate, no problem. So I thought, well sod it, I'll just get as far as I can while it gets dark, and then try and stealth camp somewhere, hike, get out of the way and hope I don't get caught. So I'm walking down the trail. I'd only gone 100 mile, I wish, 100 yards. And I bumped into a couple coming the other way. So we got talking, really friendly couple. We got talking. I told them my predicament about the camping, and they said, well, we're going to Sedona if you want a lift. I'm like, yes please, that'd be amazing. So we walked back to the car park, jumped in the car, and they dropped me off in Sedona, right in the middle of where I needed to be for my accommodation. Absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much, this lovely couple. I'm pretty sure it's Ron and Roseanne,
but I'm terrible with names, so if I've got your names wrong, please forgive me. I'm terrible with names. I should write things down, but I'm pretty sure it's Ron and Roseanne. So the other thing that I've got an issue with is I've kicked into a prickly pear. Now a prickly pear, they're quite spiny. They've got these, they look like drumsticks, but a lot thinner and 10 times more stronger. And I've got one in my little toe. It went right through my shoe into my thing and it's broke off, and I can just feel it. And I spent quarter of an hour, 20 minutes last night trying to get it out with the tweezers, but my eyes aren't what they are and I can't get it out. I just don't think there's enough showing through for me to get it with my tweezers. So my toe's all red and swollen. So, but I have got 2 more nights in here in Sedona, so hopefully it'll go down. If not, I'm gonna have to go and see a doctor and pay to get it removed, because it might get infected, and that's the last thing I want when I'm, because my next from here I'm going to Pine, which is 90 mile, and it's really rugged, more rugged than what I've come through, and that was rugged enough. So once again, I'm sorry I'm sat on a bed talking to a camera for me end of the video, but anyway, take care everybody, and hopefully everything will work out for me. I shall obviously I'll let you know.